Hey guys, it's Mr. Kram with your Wednesday play opportunity. This is addressed to 5th grade parents. The opportunity to play today is actually going to be a conversation, which doesn't sound super exciting, but hopefully it will lead to, I don't know, just a fun discussion. 5th graders, for our genetics, they need to be able to really understand three big concepts. Instincts, being things animals, organisms, humans are born with that help them survive, and they know how to do that right from the bat. You know, a baby that knows how to cry, or that cute little thing they do. You press the hand, and you do this. I don't know why they need that, but it is really cute. A zebra that's born in the Serengeti that can run within 10 minutes, because if they don't, lions are going to get them. Anything a creature and organism is born with knowing how to do is an instinct. Something that they learn is a learned behavior. Dogs are a really good example of this. Dogs can do a lot of things as puppies, but when they learn how to do it on command, it becomes a learned behavior. If they shake and get a treat, that's a learned behavior, which is an important distinction from an instinct because these are taught. And finally, traits, physical characteristics. I describe these as two kids, as things you can see with your eyes when you're describing somebody or a pet. Hair color, eye color, height, shape of your hands, shape of your nose, shape of your ear. Ears, for instance. I've got what's called an attached earlobe. Sometimes people have that nice round earlobe. That's a detached earlobe. That's your genetic trait, and it's kind of neat to be able to see. One parent might have this, another parent might have this, and you can really readily see as a kid whose side of the family you got that from. And that's what the discussion this week is going to look like. I brought in a few photos just to sort of demonstrate what this might look like. I think if you had a photo album or pictures on the wall you can use, I might show my kids this picture real quick. This is my dad. Now, my dad and I look nothing alike at all, okay? And I've got a picture of his dad. I don't look anything like him either, but they look exactly alike. That's kind of neat. I didn't really get any of my dad's physical characteristics at all. But, I show my kids a picture of, my mom's dad, my grandpa. It's a lot that he's got that I've got, including, unfortunately, a receding hairline. But what do you do? That kind of leads to a neat discussion. And to be able to say, okay, here's mom, here's dad, here's grandma, here's grandpa. Here are these characteristics I got from this side of the family. Here's some that I got from the other side of the family. It's just a neat discussion. And it kind of reinforces the concept we're trying to teach about these things being passed on from generation to generation. Especially if they do something neat like skip a generation. Something like green eyes. If grandma had green eyes, parents don't, you do. Just the idea of that trait skipping over, it's a neat conversation. Something else I was going to say. Oh, okay. If for some reason the child you've got doesn't have ready access to who their parents are, or to be able to see that direct line of heredity, a neat thing to do is if you have a pet, is to be able to talk about, okay, we've got this cat with stripes. Who do you think the cat got the stripes from? Did mom and dad both have stripes? Maybe just mom, maybe just dad. The green eyes, were those passed on from this side, do you think, or this side? And maybe they could even create a picture of two distinct cats. Some of the traits passed on here, some here. Ear shape, tail shape, length of the fur, that kind of thing. You can always, always, always talk about pets and the traits they've gotten from their parents. So that's the idea. Just have a neat conversation about what your children have inherited from you in terms of their physical characteristics. And that's what I got for you right now. If I have left anything out of this or created more confusions, please, this is me up top. Any feedback's good. And yes, have a great Wednesday.